fish auctions. Why do I continue to bid on something I don't even really want? Hey, what's up guys? How you guys doing today? My son and I just got back from a local fish auction. Today it's the Texas Cichlid Association. They typically have about, I think they have an auction every quarter. It's in a place about 30 minutes from my house. This is the second one I've been to. The first one I went to was about, of course, if it's every quarter, I would have been about 3 months ago. About the same time that I got back into the hobby again. So I bought a few things there, and this time I kind of went and knew a little bit more about what I was doing. It was kind of just a big surprise on what to expect. I assumed the first one that I went to, that it being the Cichlid Association, that's all it was going to be, was straight cichlids. But come to find out this time there were quite a few other things that were there also, to my surprise. It cost about $5 to get to be able to bid. And then I would hazard to guess there was probably about 100 people there. And then as far as the amount of stuff they had for sale, I couldn't even guess how much. I didn't stay the whole time this time because it's long. It starts at the registration's at 10 o'clock. The auction actually begins at 11. They go non-stop. There's no break. We left at about 1:30 and they were maybe a little over halfway done. I think last time we were there was about 5 hours, so it's long, and they're bidding fast. It's not like it's a slow bidding process. I mean, they're moving through the fish in a hurry, to the point you really need to get there early to look at the fish and write down, which I always forget to do, before you actually start the bidding, because sometimes you'll sit there and bid for stuff that you're not exactly 100% sure what it is. Like, I'm not a fan of endlers at all, and there was one that was labeled some Japanese blue guppies, and I bid on the first couple that came through and didn't get them, and then I went back and looked at some other bags of them and realized they were endlers. So I was very happy that I didn't win those. And then last time I made the mistake, I bid on and won a couple of pieces of driftwood that looked great, but once I got them in my hands, I realized they were a soft wood soft wood, like dissolve in your tank in like a week. So that was money right down the drain. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the things that I got. And I'll tell you guys what I ended up paying for them. That's the other thing. You're supposed to write down as you're bidding for stuff so you know how much you've spent. I seem to always forget that point. I don't remember what I paid for stuff. I don't remember. When I go up there to check out, I'm not even 100% sure I brought enough money. So thank goodness they have an ATM. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, here's our list that shows us what it is that we bought. Okay, so the first thing, let's go ahead and break out the fish. Okay, these were two koi angelfish. These were EAP2. So I paid $16 for these total. So that's $8 a fish, which for a koi angelfish seems like a steal. I didn't plan on getting this, but when you go to the auction, whatever you do, you plan on getting. You end up coming home with way more stuff than you ever planned on it. But believe it or not, this is the only fish I got. Auction, things were going a little bit higher than they went before, and being a cichlid association, there's a ton of cichlids, and none of them that I really even care about, except for some of the angels. They never have any discus. They had one discus last time, but it's mostly African and Malawi cichlids is about all they have. So let's put those puppies there. Okay, we got some Maxi Jets 600. This I paid $10 for. This is like, if you've seen the one video that I have, Plecostomus be a poopin', the one where I use the a similar one to these Maxi Jets, and then I put a water bottle cut apart at the bottom of it, and then I fill it with that batting that's inside of pillows and stuff, and use it as a filter. So I saw this and I need more of these, so these are normally like $35 or $40, so $10 for that was fantastic. And then another one came up, and I got this one for $8. So, and then another one came up, and I think that one went for like 15, so I didn't take that one. Okay, so next we have I got a Plecostomus cave. This one was, let's see, $5. So you can't go wrong. These are usually like $13 online, so $5 was great. The next thing, last time there was a ton of Texas Holy Rock, which I don't really need, but I mean, there were like probably 40 different auctions of this Texas Holy Rock, but this time there were like none. I guess whoever brought it last time sold everything they had. But there was a lot of driftwood there, and I plan on buying quite a bit of that, but it kept going too high. So this is the only piece that I did get. I thought this was a pretty cool piece. Nice thick hardwood. I don't know if this is some type of Malaysian or what it is, but it's this one. I paid, this is number 5. This one I paid $12 for. So man, you can't go wrong with a piece of driftwood this big for $5 when you don't have a place around you to just go get it yourself. And then last but not least, this was kind of an odd buy. I don't know. I just saw it. I thought I might be able to use those sometimes. This is like a 40 or 50 pound bag of pieces of slate. This is number 77. So this whole bag was only $12. And there was 3 or 4 other bags of this stuff that also sold pretty cheap. But I mean, it's great flat rock, so it's perfect for making cool caves and stuff. So again, I thought $12, man, I can't pass on this. And there's obviously a whole bunch of pieces, so I'll get this stuff and use it also. Now let's put this thing down. There was a few other fish there that I wanted. There was some calico super red Plecostomus that were there that ended up going too high. I know what a lot of that stuff goes for on aquabids, so if it was quite a bit more expensive, then I just avoided it. There was quite a few albino bristlenose that I already had that I didn't want to get. There was a few other guppies that were there. Just some more common ones. There was a bunch of some type of wild caught swordtails that kept kind of going kind of high. I didn't really understand why people wanted those so badly. I'll show you just a kind of quick video of what it was like at the auction, so you can see some of the auctions going on. You can see a few bags of exactly what was being sold there, so you can kind of get an idea of what today was all about.
RMS number 4. $20 bid. 25. 30. 25. 25. 26. 26. 25. 27. 28. 29. 29 back. 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47,
I have no idea what happened.
51, 52, 52 back. $52 going once, $52 going twice, 53, 54, 55, 56, $56 going once, 57, 58, $58 going once. 59, 60. $60 going once. $60 going twice. Slow number 12, $60.
All right, so take these down and get them in the tank. This one up on top is looking like he is not doing as great anymore, so I need to hurry up and get him down into the water to make sure he's okay. Thanks again, guys, for joining me for another video. I hope you enjoyed this auction. I plan on going to it again the next time it's around. It's amazing that here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that this is really the only fish club that we have other than saltwater. So this is really the only auction that I have a chance to go to without having to drive an hour or hour and a half to some other smaller place to go to it. So it really surprised me to be in a metroplex of 7 million people and not have any type of live bearer clubs or any of the other clubs that might be out there. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, be sure and subscribe. Please leave a comment if you have any. And thanks again, guys, and God bless.